Hey Cancer, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. I am Eve, and we are going to look at your personal trickster. So your personal trickster comes from you, and it comes out when you have veered off path, and it kind of creates little disturbances so you can pay attention. And so what we're going to do is we're going to look at how your trickster shows up. How it shows up and why it's there. And then we're going to look at what happens if you don't pay attention or don't mind your trickster. All right. Oh, got bright. All right. So, I have to touch all the cards. Okay. How it shows up. So we have the Lady of Masks, and she is the Shaper. So I'm definitely getting Shapeshifter from that. It's a card of reclamation, vanity, and surface appearances. And so, Cancer, your personal trickster has many forms. Can come in any way necessary. Wow. Okay. Very versatile trickster you have. So we have here the Page of Swords, and in this deck, this Page of Swords to me is it's kind of like gives off this false victory vibe. It's like they've got the sword, they're ready to go in and combat things or whatever, but it's like they haven't even gone in the cave and they're holding this laurel leaf looking thing, which is like a symbol of victory. It's like premature victory. So, Cancer, when you think that you have things handled and you don't, guess who shows up? It's almost like this card should be over here as to why it's here, but this is a way of knowing when. Alright. Dang it, Cancer. Cancer. Emperor. I don't like this dude. I don't like this dude in this deck. Seems like kind of an asshole. It's weird because it's like it's got the Jupiter symbol on the card, but it feels more like Saturn. Cancer. So we've got this multifaceted trickster, right, of yours. It comes out when you think you have things in control, but you don't. And he shows up like, I want to say this kind of like costume, this emperor costume is just one of the versions of this Lady of Masks, this personal trickster of yours. And this one's a real asshole. I don't think that you'd want to deal with this one very often. I would think that this right here is enough for you to, it's almost like this row right here could be the entire reading. Like, how your personal trickster shows up multiple ways. Why it's there when you think you have your shit in order and you don't. And what'll happen if you don't listen is you'll have to deal with this asshole. So, this is overbearing. This is like teaching you a hard lesson, that kind of thing. It's not pleasant. But we're going to go ahead and look at why the trickster has shown up or why it shows up. and it's going to relate to this Page of Swords here, feeling like your stuff is done or taken care of when it's not. So we have here, dang it, we have the Prince, the Forgotten. It's the Forgotten Adversary, or adversary, and it's a card of sorrow, lost valor, and serendipity. But what I'm really getting from this Cancer is that this is you. This is you. You are the forgotten adversary. You're your own worst enemy, is what I'm saying. It's like this right here, this prince. That's this snake right here. That's this big snake right here. So now we have the sun. And you can't even feel it. You can't even feel the sun, Cancer. You know, I'm getting this feeling like when you are not when you're not allowing any happiness. It's like Cancer, you have this awesome ability to tap into all of the feelings, right? Every feeling there is, the good ones, the bad ones, the ugly ones, whatever. And when you restrict yourself from sunshine, and sunshine, by sunshine I mean like joy, happiness, love, that kind of stuff. When you cloud yourself up so much by being your worst enemy, and you don't let any sunshine in, I mean, look, even the lion is blackened. He's toast. This lion is toast. You want a golden lion. You don't want a lion that's toast. It's like it doesn't work out. It doesn't work out for you. Gosh, and then we have this Queen of Cups, and it's like this. The Queen of Cups is you, Cancer. You're the Queen of Cups. It's like, but when you start being your own worst enemy, when you start clouding up yourself with negativity and sorrow, and like feeling sorry for yourself and just not letting any sunshine in whatsoever, then all you're doing is you're just graffitiing yourself. You become the Queen of Fools, not the Queen of Cups. It's like you've got this hat that looks like a dunce hat to me. Not a dunce hat, a jester hat. You're drawing a mustache on yourself. You're desecrating yourself. So when you start doing this to yourself, your trickster comes in any way, shape, or form, because you do have access to every single kind of emotion. So whichever one that you're drowning yourself in, that's clouding out the sun, your trickster comes in to make it right. And your trickster is not afraid to get nasty. So, what happens if you don't listen? What happens if you don't pay attention? Okay, this is very similar to Aries, except Aries had this card here and this card here. Interesting. Cancer, do you know an Aries? All right, so we have Internal Servitor, the Ancient Wanderer, and this is a card of loneliness. And it says hope, incompleteness, and yearning, but the focus here is on loneliness. This is like an old dusty environment, void of the water that you need to survive, Cancer. It's dry. It's like dry nothingness. It's just smoke and ash, you know? It's like you're a wet sign, Cancer. You need that moisture. You need it. It's like your fuel. It's your essence. And then we have the magician here, and dang. So we have the magician here, and he looks shocked. Look at his face. I don't know if you can see it, but he looks shocked. The magician has surprised himself in this card, and he's not even holding. And the thing is, see, he's holding himself because he's in such shock. He's not even holding his tools. He's not holding a wand. He's not holding, anything. He's in shock. It's like this climate is so shocking to you, and there's all these flames in the background. It's like I can't take it. And look, even here there's flames in the background. And then we have the Nine of Swords. It's just anxiety and worry and not being able to get out of it. And then like this person in bed, they're stone. And look, it's almost like this person here is stone. It's like you become this weird, desolate, dried out stone statue of yourself. And all because you're your own worst enemy, and you get so clouded sometimes, and you don't let the sun in. And it's weird how it's just a little sunshine, Cancer. It's just a little sunshine. You know? You have a very, very interesting trickster. All right. Cancer, this is your personal trickster message. If it resonates, I hope you got something from it. If it doesn't resonate, then it's just not your message. Don't struggle to make it fit. I will see you later.